April 8, 2025. The exclusive White Lotus Gala held in Seoul last weekend is not just a gathering of the elite of the Korean entertainment and fashion industry. The party also became an unexpected stage for a moment that managed to make the K-pop world flinch. Lisa Blackpink's stunning appearance that made BTS's Jungkook couldn't hide his anger. White Lotus Festival luxury symbol and mystery. The White Lotus Gala is known as an annual party full of symbolism held privately with limited invitations, carrying the theme of elegance, purity, and transformation. Guests are required to wear all-white clothing with a personal touch that reflects their character. This event is always a conversation piece because it not only brings together K-pop stars, top actors, and global designers, but also because of the many emotional and symbolic moments created in it. But no one expected that one of the highlights of the night came from Lisa and Jungkook's moment, Lisa's emergence, an indescribable aura when the main door opened slowly and Lisa's first step touched the white carpet of lotus flowers. All eyes were on her dressed in a haute couture dress by Ellie Saab with a slim silhouette full of hand-embroidered details in the shape of flower petals that glow gently under the light of crystal chandeliers. Lisa looked as if she were not from this world. Her hair was elegantly gathered in a back ponytail with a white silk ribbon flowing like a stream, while her makeup was made natural but luminous, highlighting the distinctive lines of her stunning face. Not only fans, the guests who attended also seemed to be silent for a moment, watching the aura-renowned Korean designer Han Seo-in, who was also present at the event, commented, "It wasn't just a performance. It was a statement. Lisa didn't just dress for the party, she became the party itself." Jungkook's first look, as if the world stopped according to some of the guests present, the originally boisterous atmosphere of the party changed instantly when Lisa entered, and the one that most clearly showed his fascination was Jungkook. The idol, who had been known to be calm and mysterious, seemed to stand still looking at Lisa without a word. One source mentions, Jungkook was really impressed. He just stood by the bar looking at Lisa like she was the only person in the room. That's not an ordinary view, that like the gaze of someone who has just seen something very meaningful. The gaze was not only observed by ordinary guests, some of the celebrity colleagues were even seen elbowing each other when they realized that that night there was some kind of different energy between these two stars, meaningful interactions. After a few minutes, Lisa approached a group of guests who were chatting lightly, one of whom was Jungkook. The atmosphere that initially felt formal changed to be warmer, although no hugs or gestures too close or striking. Their interaction is considered very meaningful by many. They didn't talk for long, but the way Jungkook smiled and occasionally lowered his head while looking at Lisa, it was not an ordinary smile, said a famous stylist who was present that evening. Lisa herself seemed relaxed and remained friendly to all the guests, but it cannot be denied that the chemistry that had developed between them was so pronounced, there was silence among the crowd, an invisible space that belonged only to the two of them. Fan speculation, is there really more sense? For a long time, Lisa and Jungkook have been the favorite duo of K-pop fans. Not a few fan bases who pair them in various editing content, fan art to fanfiction. That night, the world seemed to be on fire again. Lee Cook and White Lotus moment hashtags are instantly trending on various social media platforms. The short video that captured Jungkook's gaze on Lisa has been viewed millions of times in just one night. Jungkook's look at Lisa at the White Lotus party wasn't just awe, it was a look full of taste. "It's not fanfiction anymore, it's real," wrote one of the fans on Twitter Sax. Meanwhile, fan accounts have begun to gather more evidence showing Lisa and Jungkook's interactions in the past, from backstage moments coincidentally wearing similar outfits to songs they uploaded separately, but with almost identical meanings. The stunned Jungkook, that's Lisa. A reliable source from among VIP guests revealed that Jungkook, who was talking to Chongwoo and Jisoo in one of the main lounge rooms, immediately stopped the conversation as soon as he saw Lisa step in. Witnesses described Jungkook's reaction as unusual for an idol as calm and trained as him. He suddenly fell silent, and his eyes couldn't get away from, Lisa said, a management staffer who did not want to be named. Then she whispered quietly, "I've never seen her so beautiful." Jungkook's spontaneous comment was apparently heard by Yoonwoo, who could only smile a little while glancing at Jungkook, who looked nervous. The moment quickly became a heated discussion among the guests who witnessed it, moments of interaction in the middle of the party. After several hours, Lisa and Jungkook were finally seen standing side by side on one of the outdoor balconies where the event was held. Two seemed to be having a casual conversation while looking at the pool, decorated with live lotus flowers. Although the atmosphere looked calm, the guests who watched from a distance were sure there was a different energy between them. Lisa is seen laughing quietly as Jungkook says something that is not heard by the public. However, the photographers present managed to capture the moment Jungkook's gaze did not move away from Lisa's face, as if he was watching a miracle. Whether it's love or admiration, but it's definitely not just a greeting, said one of the famous fashion editors who was present that evening. Rumors that are beginning to strengthen Lisa and Jungkook's time together at the event is not the first time in recent months rumors of a close relationship between the two have resurfaced after they were spotted attending the same art exhibition in Tokyo. Though not together now, after the warm interaction at the White Lotus Gala, speculation has intensified. Netizens quickly compiled a timeline of their interactions, from photo oots for the same fashion brand to secret meetings abroad. Some even said that the two had sent each other codes through song lyrics and Instagram captions. Fan reaction is this the start of something big? Lisbon and White Lotus Gala immediately topped trending topics on X, Twitter, and TikTok. A few hours after photos of them, both spread fans of both fandoms blink, and ARMY gave mixed reactions from those who fully supported to those who still doubt whether this is just a gimmick or really a sincere moment. Jungkook is not the type to easily show admiration in public, especially at a closed event like this. If he looks stunned, it's not normal, wrote one of the big fan base in Korea. On the other hand, Blink also praised how Lisa remained calm and graceful throughout the night. Even under the spotlight and rumors, he knows how to make everyone speechless. Just by walking in, that is Lisa's strength, commented an international fan base account. What do insiders say? A stylist who has worked with the two separately shared Lisa and Jungkook do have natural chemistry. They respect each other as artists. But is there anything more to it than that? I can't say for sure. What is clear, they are very comfortable when they are in one room. Some of the staff behind the stage also said that before Lisa came out to the main room, she had asked anyone who had been present that night, and when Jungkook's name was mentioned, Lisa only nodded a little with a smile. A small detail, but enough to make speculation even hotter. Symbolism of the White Lotus. Is this a hint? The White Lotus is known as the symbol of awakening pure love and peace of mind. In Eastern cultures, the appearance of this flower is often associated with something that relsums. After a long time, many fans believe that Lisa's appearance and Jungkook's gaze that night could be a signal that their relationship, whatever its form, is developing into a deeper stage title. A night that will not be forgotten. This year's White Lotus Gala not only created a moment of fashion and luxury, but also opened a new chapter in a story that may not be finished. Yet the story between Lisa and Jungkook, is this the beginning of a new love story? Or is it just a magical moment that happens once in a lifetime? One thing is certain: when Lisa stepped between the White Lotus petals that night, and Jungkook said, "I've never seen her so beautiful," the world was stunned for a moment, and for those present that night will never be the same again.